Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, it is officially our board meeting day, but I was thinking about actually scrapping the board meeting. We're not. And then I thought, well, what cards are we going to use? I thought I'd just do a free flow reading. And then the Tarot Grand Lux I was drawn to. And I've just been sitting here looking at the picture. I thought, no, we're going to have a board meeting. It's like Leo, let's just say, well, the lion energy. It seems to be in the position of 12, which would take you to Pisces, the 12th sign. And then we can't see 11, which is Aquarius, but we can see 10. So Capricorn, I felt like we was working our way back. We're starting from Capricorn and we're going to work our way back to Taurus, number 2. Okay. And then we're left with Aries. And then we have a King of Swords here. He could be the knight. He might be the king. I'm not sure. So I'm going to do the individual star signs, like quite individually. Let's see how that goes. Because I would like to have one session on my channel a week where I actually do all star signs. That has been my intention for a while, but it always brings it together. Where are we starting, Lucy? We're starting with Capricorn. We're working our way backwards today. Oh, that wind's just picked up. I was just thinking about how am I going to do this. So when we get to Taurus, do I go... I think then I have a look at Aquarius and Pisces, and then we'll do Aries at the end. I don't know, okay? Let's just go for it. Capricorn, it feels like we're dealing with the devil first. We've got 2 cards here. What's going on, Capricorn? You're moving on. I'm moving on up. You're moving on out. Someone's moving out. Okay, Capricorn. I think the devil is moving out. She looks a bit stiff and cold. Frigid. Lucy, it's the word that come out. And I feel like this masculine here, he's quite happy to take her wherever she's going. Wherever you're going, she's moving on out. Okay, it's time to break free. Nothing can stop her. They're very different, the masculine and feminine here. There's another feminine, I believe, that's wrapped up in this. She's got a bit more colour to her. Okay, it seems that she's actually watching the waters for them because there's swords here. So where is this feminine being transported to? Let's find out. Yeah, this masculine has dreams. Okay, so he's wanting to get this feminine out of the picture. I feel like she's quite willing to go. She's just blank, cold. And this masculine's got more warmth to him. So once he's dealt with these 3 cups, which he's not really putting any attention onto anymore, he's thinking about love, true love, how this sets him free. Okay. Can I tell you any more, Capricorn? So this is all flowing very nicely. People are just being moved out of the way. It's all being done delicately. But it's all flowing. I felt like the boat was very delicately dressed. Very delicately dressed. Okay. And this will set this masculine free for true love. I actually feel... Okay, let's have a look. This cup here is moving away. This cup's just getting further and further away. It feels like there's... I don't know whether there's barriers that are in between. This one's got a watchful wire though. She has more colour to her. And then I felt the hand fasting with the actual 2 of cups. And this masculine is now dreaming of what life's going to be like once this has been completed. Unicorns. We'll go to the unicorns, see what guidance they want to give you. Oh, well, I'm feeling the enchanted map. We'll do both. Let's put these boxes away. We're boxing up things. We're not going to put them away. We'll be needing those. We'll be needing those boxes. Yeah, because you're moving out. It's like, oh yes. It's like, it's a reminder. I don't know. There's divine that's moving this feminine forward for this masculine. Let's see whereabouts you are on the enchanted map, Capricorn. 37, it's cleaning house, but it's in reverse. Moving on up. Divine masculine here. It's definitely a divine masculine energy. He's got his eyes on love. The divine masculine energy here is moving on up. And this karmic cycle is moving on out. We're cleaning house. It's in reverse. Now, has this occurred, or is this what needs to happen? Why do you hold on to things that remind you of the past? Is your home cluttered with objects that bring up unhappy memories? Do you have a tendency to attract broken people who need to be fixed? If you're involved in this type of emotional project, stop right now and clean house. Being needed isn't going to get you what you really need. That said, even if you initially resist letting go of excess physical or emotional baggage, you'll feel amazing afterwards. So that said, even if you initially resist letting go of excess physical or emotional baggage, you'll feel amazing afterward. Let go and let the universe bring you something better. Make space. The universe doesn't like a vacuum and will respond to your house cleaning by filling your home with what will best serve you. Beautiful reading. I feel like all the signs are going to come up with a really good reading. Okay, so let's get you a unicorn card. The unicorns are with you. Always hanging around outside your home normally. Okay. You are gifted. You are very intelligent and talented. And look, it's time to let go of that baggage. That's not coming with you. You're too gifted for all that nonsense. Okay. You are gifted. This card wants you to know that you're very intelligent. Like a high-speed computer, you have the ability to learn and memorise a lot of material. So I feel like this masculine, he's knowing what he's doing. He's remembering. You're especially gifted in finding out which topics interest you. Love. Who would have thought? Well, that's what you've been doing, thinking about love. It's manifesting. Okay, so it's like kind of everyone best move out of the way for this for this gift. Okay, for this gift. You're God's gift. Divine masculine. You're especially gifted in finding out which topics interest you. You also have the gift of creativity. With your wisdom and your ability to see things in a special way, you can be successful at almost anything. You have a different way of learning. So you may have had experiences in which you didn't feel you were smart. And I'm feeling as if that's how this karmic energy has treated you. Look, she looks like she's a cut above the others. Look how she's dressed. And I feel like this is a... well, it looks like he's been like a little skivvy. A little runaround. Okay, like more like a slave than a king. So you have a different way of learning. So you may have had experiences in which you didn't feel you were smart. It's just a matter of figuring out how your mind works. For instance, do you think in pictures? Possibly. If so, you'll need to learn material by seeing them in your mind's eye. Or do you tend to think in feelings? If so, you'll learn best by learning emotional stories or by touching and feeling examples of what you're learning about. If people don't understand you, don't let it bother you. What's important is that you remember who you are, a smart, wise, talented and gifted person. Although you may be different from other people, you have a lot to offer. Use your talents to help others, finish any projects that you start, and know that you're a gift to the world in many special ways. Beautiful. Damn you, devil. God damns the devil. Okay, we'll leave the cards there, that's cool. Are we leaving the cards there? No, let's put them back in. Slave to the vibo. The vibo, it's vibe. Slave to the vibo. Who's next? Sagittarius. I'm singing. I'm moving on up, you're moving on out. Same story for you, Sagittarius. Well, let's have a look and see what the cards want to say. Well, definitely, you're moving to a new community. I feel like you're both moving to a new community here. It's kind of like you're starting afresh. You got yourself a field of gold. Looking very happy here, Sagittarius. It is the connection, the 11 of Wands, the 11 card, the 4 of Wands. It's like everything is quite visible. There's not much hiding here. It's like, welcome to where? To paradise. Welcome to paradise. It's like Sagittarius is there like waiting with their counterparts. So it looks like Sagittarius, you're in union, in the physical, and you're now waiting to greet the others. So it's very king and queen energy, but it's like you're the forerunners. The forerunners. Okay. This is what you're dreaming. You're dreaming of accomplishment, achievements. It's in your dreams. So Sagittarius, you're having dreams here. It's about, paradise, your kingdom. Paradise. It's in the window. Let's call it paradise. Your taste of paradise. Your slice of paradise. Oh, it's your slice of paradise. So you're kind of creating your own world. For you and your divine one. And you're doing this in dream state. It's the Knight of Swords. He will come in and slice your little segment of paradise. So you've found a spot. I feel that maybe you found a spot to set up home, and it's still in like the manifestation process. You're dreaming it into creation. Let's have a look at the enchanted map, Sagittarius. Seeing as you've got the 3 of Swords around you, this is a card of resting, rejuvenating. You've got the 3 of Swords around you, or the 3 swords. And I felt you might be dreaming, but you could still be protecting yourself against future heartache and heartbreak. But your imagination, you are wandering now. Your mind's starting to wander. Wander and wonder. Let's have a look at what the enchanted map wants to say. You've got 2 cards. Coming together in reverse. So I feel like you're wanting to come together, and then there's this, you're dreaming about it, actually happening in its physical form. Is it too good to be true? Let's have a look, because the 8's on its head. It takes me to the infinity symbol, where kind of the energy yesterday, one moment you're hot, the next moment you're cold, one moment you're up, the next moment you're feeling down. Well, when the come together card appears reversed, it is a sign that perhaps a love connection is unbalanced. Is intimacy being withheld from you? Or are you withholding it from another? And I believe that there's nothing more that you're feminine, because I'm feeling the masculine energy here. He's the one kind of hiding away in his bed. It's his intimacy. And actually you're keeping, you know that your divine feminine enjoys that and the intimate time that you have together. And in a way, you're kind of keeping that from her by you blocking yourself off for it. You're blocking yourself off for it. You could be saving yourself. I'm feeling the energy of you exploding. Okay. It could be the intimate part of your relationship that's actually getting to you now. That's a knight in shining armour who wants to come in and save the day. So that P could be for passion. Passion is like your little slice of paradise together. And I feel like it's the divine feminine holding it back from you. It feels more it's you holding it back from the divine feminine. You could most definitely make her day. And it's like you know that, but then some insecurity comes in. Fear of being heartbroken. Okay. So when the come together card appears reversed, it's a sign that perhaps the love connection is unbalanced. Is intimacy being withheld from you, or are you withholding it from another? Longing and yearning are often mistaken for love, when in fact they are signs of lack. Perhaps you've been doing all the emotional work and pouring your water into an empty well, to the point that now you are so depleted. Know this, true love will not be denied you. That's so good to know, isn't it? True love will not be denied you. What is truly for you will never walk past you or require this much energy. Drop the agendas, the fight, the need to win, and allow love to flow through you. True love will always find its reflection in another. Strong message. Let's have a look at this message. Slow and steady. Card number 12. Slow and steady wins the race. Remember the old cliche, slow and steady wins the race. This is a time for easy movement, unhurried steps, and a steady heart. Trust that taking life at a more leisurely pace will give you greater access to your dreams. Slowing down allows more contact with the juicier elements of your life. Savour them. So you're definitely dreaming here, Sagittarius. Let's read about the dreams. Trust that taking life at a more leisurely pace will give you greater access to your dreams. Slow down. Feels like there's a bit of a panic. Wanting to run. I wanna run to you, ooh, but if I come to you, ooh, will you hold me in your arms and keep me safe from harm? The divine feminine, you do not even need protecting. This connection does not need protecting. It is protected. It is divine. Okay, let's get you a unicorn card. What would the unicorns like to say to Sagittarius, please? Share. When you share, everyone feels happy. You're kind of keeping yourself to yourself at the moment, and you're not really sharing, your fears with the divine. You need to hand those over. And you're not really sharing much with this feminine at the moment. Okay, so you haven't quite come together. Share. Okay, there's this energy. When I said you haven't quite come together, I actually felt like in a sexual sense. And I felt like there's, because it's P for passion, that's your slice of paradise. There's some unfinished business. There's some desires that were not fulfilled. Okay. And it takes for you both to come together for those to be fulfilled. Slow and steady. That just takes me to it not being rampant sex. This is about slow and steady. Coming together, lovemaking. Okay. Share. Share. I just shared. It says talk about your feelings. I just shared that. If you'd like to make new friends, start by sharing with them. You can do this in many ways, such as helping someone with their work or giving them some food. You can also share your feelings with a person, and they also share their feelings with you. Sharing feelings often makes the friendships closer, and you should have no fear about sharing anything with your Divine Feminine. Okay. It's also a good idea to share things with others. Do you have anything in your closet that you never use? If it's okay with your family, why not give it away to someone who needs it? This will make you both feel happy. As you give away old things, you'll discover a secret. New things will come to you as if by magic. It's true. You can also share when you're with a group of people. For example, let someone else talk while you listen, or work as a team to win a game. You can also let another person win a game as a nice way to share. It's also important to let other people give to you. In friendships, both people give to each other. So let your friends share with you. All you need to do is say thank you and feel happy about how fun it is to share with your friends and family. And at the moment, I'm just feeling as if this feminine, she feels like your best friend. Well, all of it. Your family, your lover, your passionate lover. Okay. We're done, aren't we? Well, Sagittarius. Okay. This isn't over, which you know. True love will not be denied you. Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpio today? I was going to say this week, but what's going on with Scorpio today? Sounds like it's a newspaper. Scorpio today. Okay. Like it's a spiritual magazine or something. You feel like a smooth operator. Your cards feel smooth. Me? You. That's what it is. You've been fighting. You've been fighting for a feminine. You have scars. You're quite wounded. You've been down, but I feel like you've picked yourself back up. I actually feel like that's you in the background. Like down on the ground. You've been through some battles here, but it was like you. And it was, yeah, kind of like the energy of that feminine coming over from Sagittarius. Okay, now we'll deal with you. What's interesting is that there's two swords. Now, normally the two of swords will be the feminine sitting there connecting with the divine. He's got those two of swords, and I'm feeling as if it's now the resurrection's behind, so you can see that this masculine's resurrected. Now he wants to deal with you, divine feminine, and your view. What is it that you know? Now that he's resurrected, he's kind of taken the swords away. Five of Swords. That is the card of surrender. What else is going on in the background here? That's interesting. There's another figure lying on the floor. So I feel like there's been a massive fight. It's been about you, divine feminine. Someone's lying on the floor here. I would say it's actually a feminine. And I can't actually see the body of this masculine. So it's like he's a genie. I dream of genie come up anyway. And then we have the Queen of Swords, who's looking very innocent, like a peacock. And she's kind of like Not even me. She's just like staring. Her third eye's open. About seeing your true colours. And I feel like this Scorpio, this masculine, he's ready to deal with you. So whether or not you've been the genie in his life and he wants to know whether you've made some things happen, because I feel like some things have happened for this masculine. Was it you? You've got a sword there. I feel like it's a radar because all the feathers are on end, including on her crown. The peacock showing its true colours. And I felt the energy of it really maybe couldn't have been anyone else but you. Should we go to the enchanted map? Oh dear, I'm not sure what's happened. I don't feel that you're in trouble, like the feminine. I don't feel you're in trouble. I feel like this masculine's tired and he just wants to find out now. It's like there's flagpoles, but they're black. It's I feel like they're the signs, but they've been like quite terrifying signs. It hasn't been a good place, but he's out of it. But he's got some scars. Well, he's got one major scar across his eye. So it's kind of like I see what's been going on. You're very calm here as the feminine. Okay, let's get an enchanted map for Scorpio. And you have one ring circus. Now this makes me, it's like there's no one else that could have done this. This is like when you're separate and you're working alone, you're independent. Let's read what it says. It's 15, which is the devil energy. You are capable and competent. Independence is key now as you step into your journey today. Others may not have the vision or resources that you need. Recognise that all the wisdom you've acquired along the way makes you particularly competent, capable of moving forward with assurance. Self-reliance is important. This is very much, the masculine's had to do this alone, but it feels like he's aware that you've been there the whole time, like pulling strings. Self-reliance is important, and it's kind of like we all need to go through our lessons alone, but we are never alone. So it's the energy of, I could feel that you was always with me through my battles. Could be the energy of, have you been fighting as well for me, like energetically. I spoke about that yesterday, about how there's a spiritual war going on. Okay. Another aspect to consider is creating and maintaining clear boundaries between you and another. Be discerning about your partnerships at this time when you know who you are and have a healthy sense of where you end and others begin. You're able to enter into the best kind of relationships and will attract people who mirror back your wholeness. Interdependent relationships are always mutually supportive, stimulating and transformative. You can achieve anything at this time. But I feel like the masculine here wants to know if you've been doing it. It does feel like there could be some boundaries that need to be kind of put in place. I don't feel like he's angry though. Shocked maybe. But it's more the energy of how does this work. Okay, well let's have a look at what the unicorns would like to say for Scorpio. Happy thoughts. To feel happier right now, think about a memory or something else that makes you smile. So there is this kind of energy where, is he impressed? Maybe not so much at the moment, but he'll have the realisation and try to find the humour in it. Happy thoughts. It's like, don't look at it as being a negative thing. Okay. This also could be the Divine Feminine's energy here has actually helped to raise the Divine Masculine's spirit. while he's been going through this. You've kept him perked up. The unicorns say that happiness... Oh, it says here, sorry, to feel happier right now, think about a memory or something else that makes you smile. The unicorns say that happiness is especially, it says, actually quite simple. It comes from thinking happy thoughts. By drawing this card, the unicorns say that you've been thinking some unhappy thoughts lately. They want to help you turn your life around by changing your thinking. Can you remember a time in your life when you felt really happy and safe? Think about that memory now and feel it in your body. Even if some sad things are going on in your life right now, you have the power to be happy by thinking these positive thoughts. The happier you are, the more quickly things will get better in your life. Happiness is a magical energy that attracts pleasant experiences to you, so don't delay in choosing to hold only good thoughts. And that's all this feminine. It's not been a manipulative magic, it's just been positive, happy thoughts being sent towards her masculine. This card also asks you to have happy thoughts about other people. You can always choose to see good or bad things in people, and that includes what you choose to see in your own self. To have better relationships, focus on the good within yourself and others. This will motivate everyone to act in better ways. You can bring more happiness to the world by being joyful yourself. When you're happy, you lift the moods of everyone around you. Your happiness helps everyone feel better and helps all of us to enjoy a better world. What are some happy thoughts that you can think of right now? Enjoy them. I actually feel like this feminine's helped to perk Scorpio up, help him through his transition. Libra. Libra's a bit quiet. I didn't know if it was balanced or imbalanced, and then I've kind of seen the full energy representing the scales of Libra. And they're very indecisive about which cards. They keep kind of stopping and going, we'll take this one. Ten of Swords. Libra, you're trapped. You're not sure if you're balanced or not. You've got the Two of Swords here. But it's highlighting really the Three of Swords. Heartache. Okay, you might be suffering with some shoulder pain. You might be carrying quite a lot of weight on your shoulders. Now, the Ten of Swords is normally you're laid on the floor with all knives, swords. These are more knives. Stuck in your back. Daggers. Libra, you're hiding your face because it feels like you're shooting daggers from your eyes. The Three of Swords took me again to heartbreak. You're carrying a lot of weight on your shoulders and you're feeling trapped. It's like you're trapped in this maze of daggers. Is everybody giving you like the evil eye? Maybe it's not you giving people the evil eye. I feel like you've changed, Libra. I feel as if you've been working out, you've been getting fit. So you've been trying to be more healthy, and I'm feeling as if, well, it's not quite doing the job, as in it didn't really help. It didn't really take the pressure off. Yeah, you're fit, you're looking good. You're looking good. I'm not even sure that your hands are tied. This feels a very energy of you're so wanting to be balanced, and then you beat yourself up again. And you put yourself back into torture that you're not good enough. And you hold your head down in shame. I don't actually feel as if your wrists are tied here. You can see like the blue thread. That's lines of communication. I'm feeling as if you're not maybe when I saw kind of people giving you like dagger eyes. Dagger eyes. So no matter what you do on yourself, it's like you're still not coming across as being appealing. And then you get down in the dumps again, as if you're not good enough. And it's your communication. You don't actually tell people how you feel. I feel like you feel unloved, so you're trying to really love upon yourself. Let's have a look. You're just waiting for your boat to come in, your ship to come in. This is a point when you're so low. I actually felt like they were chains. One of your wrists is like, it's on a chain. You're just waiting for something to happen, like a miracle. To be rescued, really. The Three of Wands is about your manifestation coming in. Let's see what the Enchanted Map would like to say. So it's like you think you're ready, you are ready, and then you think you're not. Right, listening in reverse. The Two of Swords here is about listening to your intuition, going within. Now maybe if you could do this, just take some time to relax. I would maybe just change your posture. If you brought your arms round to the front and kind of put them in a prayer position, you might hear more clearly. 53. And it's in reverse. Are you feeling that you're not being heard? That perhaps your needs aren't valid? That your song will go unsung? Now is the time to bring your message to the world. Speak up. It's time for your voice to resound throughout your sphere of influence. This is a moment to say what you mean and ask for what you want. I'm not speaking up, you can see here. With the blue being with the throat chakra. You're scared to speak up. In the reverse position, listening has another meaning too. It also asks you if you're refusing to listen to someone else, preferring to hear what you want instead of what's being said. This is a time to get out of denial. Reverse this card always brings freedom. If you heed its advice. It's time to speak up. Okay, Libra. Let's see what the universe wants to say. Let's see what the unicorns want to say. Let go of stress. Don't take on other people's stress. Breathe it out now. In for 4 seconds, hold for 7 and out for 5. Remember to do the 7-4-5, whatever way really. 4-7-5. Let go of stress, Libra. Okay, let's have a look at these shoulders, because it starts off with your body has been tense because the people around you are wound up too tight. This has made you think that you're the one who's stressed when it's really them. Stress has had some bad effects on you, such as making you feel angry or sad. You may have also had some trouble sleeping. Now is the time to do something about this. Stress can worsen things, so it's important to let it go. Breathe in a deep gulp of air and think about all the things that make you feel stressed. Then blow these things out, and the angels and unicorns will take them to heaven, where everything is fixed. Stretch your arms. Not that way. Okay, I feel like you're trying to stretch out like the tension in your back. It's 10 o'clock on the dot. Well, it's 9:59 there. Okay. So breathe in a deep gulp of air and think about all the things that make you feel stressed. Then blow these things out, and the angels and unicorns will take them to heaven, where everything is fixed. Stretch your arms and legs so that your body lets go of stress too. Now think of something that makes you feel happy. You can also talk to a friend, a pet, or your angels and unicorns. You don't have to feel stress, anger, or sadness. You have the power to choose your thoughts and feelings. The unicorns hope that you'll choose to feel happy right now. Okay. Let go of the stress, Libra. Virgo. It's like Virgo's scared to have their go. Don't be silly now. Come here. Oh, it's nice, nice free flowing, really nice. Smoother than Scorpio. Ooh, that's because you're in union. Are you in union or are you dreaming about it? Four of Wands. Virgo's close. They're feeling so light. So light. Light and airy, just like a fairy, apparently. Ooh. You're close. There's not much to say. It looks like it's a Four of Wands with the Four of Wands. You're under divine direction. Your legacy has been delivered. It's right there. It's right behind you. And so is the Hierophant. The divine is right behind you here. You could be close to marriage, Virgo. Okay, you're about to seal the deal. You have the legacy right behind you. My goodness, look at this. This is an amazing energy. What's interesting, I felt like, because it's like the Four of Wands with the Four of Wands, you're pairing them up. This is like Virgos are on the go. They're coming into union. And the Virgos went in 4x4. Hurrah, hurrah. Let's have a look at where you are on the enchanted map. Not much else to say about that. The light's right there. Okay. You're still in the shadow a little bit, but you can see the light. It's coming, it's all coming to light. Okay, for Virgo. And you have peaks of joy. 33, Christ consciousness. There's no denying it. Christ is here. Christ is here. It's more like the Jesus Christ and Mary Magdalene energy, and then you have God, the Father, the Godfather. Peaks of joy. Yippee-yay! Okay, there's a big realisation here with Virgo. It's time to go. Come on. Go, 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 go. These could be the forerunners. 33. Oh, I felt like who else wanted to be like the forerunners, but they were just dreaming about it. Was it Sagittarius? It's like that's what happens when you procrastinate and you don't go for it. These guys went for it. And now they're soaring. Peaks of joy. It's like the divine feminine. Look how happy she is. And then there's a butterfly, which I feel is the masculine's energy. Education. Well, we're just going to check out that's what I was on, education. These two are educated. Peaks of joy. Your life is filled with happiness, so share it with others. And because they both found their juice. Because they both found their juice. They can come together. Your life is filled with happiness, so share it with others. There's no one else that they would rather share it with. Joy is yours today. No matter what your inquiry, you will be happy with the results. You're coming closer to a sense of yourself. Is that right? No, you're coming closer to a sense of yourself. It says you're coming, there's no mistakes, you're coming closer to a sense of achievement and you've worked hard for it. You're surrounded by true companions and events that are synchronistically arranged to bring you to the next level of your life. Your world is singing a beautiful harmony. Life is exhilarating and hopeful. Let gratitude fill your heart and remember to share your happiness. Joy is contagious. And we're here to share this, and this is a ripple effect that's happening. It's like the 100th monkey. In comes these two. I feel like there's a few that come into union at the same time. And then we can start the ripple effect because it takes numbers. 144,000 to change this earth into new earth. Okay. Unicorns. That's exciting news, isn't it? It's like the prophecy's underway now. Imagine. What would you see, feel, think and hear if your wish came true? And that's what these guys have been doing, creating, visualising new earth. New earth. A new world. Through true companionship, true love, true friendship, true partnership. Collective. Okay, imagine. So, we're all to imagine this. This is what our new earth's going to look like. Love, love, love. When you imagine your dream coming true, you help make it happen. So these two here, they obviously didn't lose the faith. Or if they did, they have reclaimed it. And in comes their reward for Virgo. This card asks you to think of a wish that you really want and imagine that it has come true. Next, close your eyes and notice how your body feels while you think about your wish. How do you feel? Excited, happy, nervous, or some other way? Do you feel tingles anywhere in your body? What else do you feel? Now notice what you see when you imagine your wish coming true. What people, colours and things do you see? What do you see yourself doing as your wish comes true? What else do you see? Then listen for any words that you hear in your mind. What do you hear? What do you think it means? At this point, focus on your thoughts as you think about your dream. Do you have any ideas? Anything else that you think? Wow, these are definitely forerunners. They're creating new earth. It's all about their imagination. So I want to say that this couple have an active imagination. Runs away with them a little bit, but that's what our world needs. Okay, so overactive maybe imagination. So when you imagine your dream coming true and notice all your feelings, thoughts, words and visions, you help make it happen. This is the power of the human imagination. It's sometimes called faith. You may be surprised when your wish comes true in a better way than you think. Let yourself see all sorts of wonderful dreams and wishes and have faith that they'll come true in ways beyond your greatest imagination. So these guys are ready now to go on and share how they done it. And they're basically, if you're not in this position, they're basically telling you to imagine it. So it's all about your imaginings. Right, lovely reading, Virgo, thank you. Leo, now I noticed, Leo, I felt like you were kind of, I don't know whether you're sitting back, chairing the meeting, but you're like at the centre of this. Now, seeing as you're the divine, you represent a balanced energy between masculine and feminine. Let's see. We're going to read your messages from the book. Oh, here's the King of Swords, I believe. That's the Knight. What else is going on here? That's the Seven of Swords card. Two of Swords. Oh, is she resting? Look, who's the lady there? Didn't notice. Oh, she's the one from the boat. She's the lady from the boat. Who who's got a bit of colour to her. The Knight. Okay. This is what drew me to do. This is what drew me to do the individual star signs. It's a roulette wheel on here, I think. And then I can see the star signs. Okay. Well, who are we going to? Leo. It's time. Leo, what do you want to say? I'm going to read your cards from the book. I'm going to read your cards from the book. Yes. Third eye here. And someone with hawk-like vision. It's 10-10. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, card's gone to the floor. I don't know if it's in reverse. That's the lady from the boat. That's the lady from the boat. But she's actually watching the masculine dreaming here. So when I spoke about her actually doing the guiding, keeping the masculine away from these daggers, delicately, it's like she's kind of like the block I said in between. Is it a block? I feel it's actually the Divine Feminine's energy, guiding things energetically. This one will just move away willingly, and it frees the masculine up here. Okay. So you would actually say that that's being the strength of Leo, distributing masculine, feminine energy where it's needed to regain balance. You can see why the Divine Feminine would energetically balance out the energy this way. Let's have a look though at the Six of Swords. In the Rider-Waite, this scene is shown from the reverse view. We see the backs of the figures as the boatman steers the boat away from the shore. Okay. Then it says, Pamela Coleman Smith's illustration suggests troubled waters on one side of the boat and calmer water on the other. I chose to show the scene with the boat coming towards us. This allows us to see the characters, including the smaller of the two passengers who often goes unnoticed. So we need to pay attention to this. The troubled waters are shown here in the background as waves breaking over rocks, suggesting that the more perilous part of the journey is over and dangers avoided. But even though our travellers are now in calmer waters, they are not necessarily in the clear yet. Swords rising from the water's surface symbolise that further obstacles may await and will also have to be carefully navigated. And I'm feeling this energy of being appreciative. Don't be so quick to dismiss what this character's importance is, because she is helping to navigate away from the dangers, future dangers as well. She's a blessing in this boat. The one that seems to have more life to her than the other feminine. Do you want one more card? So we've gone from the 5 to the 6, so there's progression, maybe, because I felt it was a bit of a back step, but it isn't. This is really, again, the masculine here, recognising that the feminine's actually been helping him to calm his battles. Should we say that? Not fight them. The Divine Masculine can fight his own battles in the physical, but to help actually calm the physical journey. Okay. The worst is, it's done. And any obstacles in the future, any danger can be pointed out by this intuitive energy of, I feel, the Divine Feminine here. Let's have a look at the enchanted map. Coming apart, 46. there's this energy of it needed to be done. So there does feel like there's been energetic interference via the Divine Feminine to push this along. It's to heal the situation. And we have coming apart. So this energy feels like it's kind of an acceptance of our power and what our power can do, but it's more about how we use our power and whether it's classed as being manipulative. We can manipulate energy, that's what we do. We transmute darkness into light as light workers. Okay. We send out love and light, and it will touch the hearts of our desires, our loves. Okay? Now is the time to take separate paths. I wondered if we was going to hear the birdies, because it's wet and windy out there. I thought, no, we're still going to hear the birdies. So this has been breaking apart, this connection here. And it really does feel as if Divine Feminine, whether the Divine Masculine has realised this, he will come to a realisation that actually this was a blessed assistance that was sent his way to help actually separate him from toxicity. He'll see it as an act of love. The coming apart card is a sign to put an end to what is no longer working for you. Has a commitment been broken? Perhaps you need to break a promise or change course because you took on more than you could handle. This is a perfect time to reassess your goals and values. Are your actions in alignment with what you believe in? Have you created a partnership that is not mutually beneficial? Separation, dissolution, and dispersion are all in focus now. If someone wishes to break away from you, don't chase the relationship out of a sense of fear. The price you'll pay will not be worth the prize. Separation brings good fortune. And all we wish for our world is the good. And we definitely wish for our divine counterparts to be fortunate and to have happiness and love and luck and joy, no matter what they're choosing to do. So, coming apart. I feel like Divine Feminine might have some explaining to do. In the name of love, just blame it on love if you want to blame it on anything. Just be yourself. You're a great person. Enjoy being yourself. I don't know why we was going towards the back of the book for the J's. Just be yourself. Sometimes you may worry whether other people like you. At those times, you may pretend to be somebody other than yourself. For example, you may try to act, talk, or dress like someone you admire. This card says that you're great right now. You don't need to act like anyone else. In fact, things will go a lot better and you'll feel happier if you'll just be yourself. The problem may not be with you, but with the people around you. Perhaps they're trying to change you. Change apart. It says change is a part of life, and there may be behaviours that you can improve upon within yourself, but be sure that you're not trying to change into a different person. And also know that true friends love you as you are and won't try to change you into someone new. True friends will ask you to stop dangerous behaviours, but they won't try to change you in ways that make you feel bad about yourself. So spend your time with true friends, instead of with people who don't understand you. This card also says that things go better when you trust your intuition. You already know what to do in your heart. Trust this inner truth and act upon it. Great inventions, books and businesses are born when someone follows their own inner voice. You too are here to make a positive difference in this world, and the best way to do so is by being true to yourself. And you've just had the energetic assistance of the Divine Feminine here, helping to clear the way. Okay. Cancer. Let's have a look at your energy. What's going on with Cancer? I'm singing, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Gonna let it show. You're coming out. You want the world to know and you're going to let it show. Okay. Let's have a look and see what your cards want to say. This person's very weighed down. They're carrying a heavy burden. It's a masculine energy. I'm feeling the energy of this masculine will be speaking up. He's coming out. He wants the world to know. He's going to let it show. He's been feeling a lot of strain for a lot of years. It's all to do with the home. He's been trying to kind of provide a good home. Even the dog's looking at him as if to say he's not right. He's tired. He's close to like collapsing here. If someone doesn't notice this, well, this gentleman's in trouble. I was taken to the terracotta army. And the old woman who lived in the shoe. There was an old woman who lived in the shoe. She had too many children. She didn't know what to do. This woman, I feel there's a woman in this house that's quite stressed. Now, Cancer will be like the home card, the homely. Cancer's meant to be very homely energy. Like really, like wants everything right with the family, likes that kind of image. But I feel like this stress is being put on this masculine here. Maybe he's got to clear up after the dog or get the firewood. I don't know, whatever it is. Do this, do that. He's tired. I think he's looking for a yellow brick road down there. Follow the yellow brick road. You might see a sign. Yellow bricks. Well, I don't know. Just look out for a sign. I feel that this sign will let you know that this masculine is close to crashing. But I feel like he's going to speak up. He's going to stand up and deliver a speech. With God's help. You can feel there's a storm coming. It's coming over this house. He's about to blow. Blow a gasket. Whoop. Why? Because he wants love. He's sick of feeling so drained. He wants to be free. Coral. A coral took me to actually like a bookies, like a betting place where you put your bets on. Coral, put your bets. What are you betting? You're going to drown in this. I feel the energy of like this masculine's getting ready to say like goodbye. I'm going now. I can feel it. It's like, no, you're close to like your transformation. If you feel that low, love's got hold of you. Okay, so if this masculine actually sinks, surrenders, love's going to get him. It's going to keep him afloat. He won't drown. Okay. He's going to be encased in love. He's going for a rejuvenation because he needs to feel young. Younger than what he's feeling at the moment. The windows took me to the eyes, as if maybe he needs some matchsticks to kind of hold his eyes open. He's tired. Are we getting another card? Okay, one more card. He's been throwing it all away. Jeez. He's been worked to the ground. Okay. He may be given a chance here. Bets. The bets are off. Are the bets off or are they on? I don't know. But there's one pentacle, the rest are in the glass, stained glass window. And there's one pentacle for you. This masculine will be given, I feel, a lucky break. For one, it's going to perk him up. And then for two, he's going to start speaking up. He's going to feel that the divine's got him. This is a transition card. This could also be swapping money for love. So kind of just, I felt like this flicking of a coin, just throwing like your last coin to them. in the home and just saying, I surrender, I give up. Take it all. And then this helping hand comes in for the masculine here to help lift him up. It's like flip a coin. Don't flip a coin to determine your destiny. Okay, you don't need to flip a coin. Let's look what the enchanted map would like to say for Cancer. Flying in reverse. You're not flying, are you? You're sinking. Struggling. 20. In reverse. Flying. When you see the flying card reversed, it is a gentle reminder that there are times to take flight and times to remain grounded. And for now, you must avoid overreaching. There is still work to be done before you earn your wings. You need to speak up. Be patient. What you seek will not be out of reach forever. Remember the story of Aquarius in Greek mythology, whose wax-made wings and overconfidence brought him too close to the sun. That he was with his father, wasn't he? And he told him, don't fly. Stick to the middle path. That was that story. Stick to the middle path. It's the father. They were escaping from a prison at their island. And they managed to escape, but then the sun went too high. Aquarius. And he landed. He fell from the sky. But the dad, he actually, he landed safely in the sea. Anyway, I don't know what happened to the son. We might find out. Oh, he perished. Because he didn't realise his limitations. Stick to the middle path. You're doing too much. You're trying to fly too high. Trying to impress. You're trying to impress. You're needing an empress. It's a mother figure, like someone who's going to take care of you rather than you taking care of everyone's needs, including your own. So your knees may have been struggling. Just looking at the knees bent down here. We'll make them all strong again, and then you can stand up. Got some strength in your legs. So be patient. What you seek will not be out of reach forever. Remember the story of Icarus in Greek mythology, whose wax-made wings and overconfidence brought him too close to the sun. He perished because he didn't realise his limitations. Humility is a great power, and now you must exercise it. Doing too much, too fast, too soon, only serves to prevent a beautiful flight later on. This Cancer energy here, well, it's running to the ground. Unicorns. Wow, reverse, look. It's a Pegasus. Okay. This is true. Has wings. You need to earn your wings. You need to speak up. You're doing too much, and it's not okay. Love. The answer that you're seeking is love. And that's what you're trying to resist, maybe. You just want love. You want a clean slate, a clean break. You just want to go again. You want to feel youthful, energetic, vibrant, and just have this stroke of luck. A stroke of luck. You just want to be stroked. Love. This card wants you to know the simple yet powerful answer that you seek. It's love. Pure love. Divine love. Healing love. You can heal your current situation by acting more lovingly towards others. You can also tell them, I love you. Even holding loving feelings towards another person is a powerful way to heal them and the relationship. And I'm just feeling as if no one's really caring for this masculine. They don't see the signs. You can send love to someone who's in need by seeing or feeling love coming from your heart and going to the other person. And that's exactly what the Empress would do. Send you love in these times. Always. As in, not just in them times, but always. It's unconditional love. You're also called upon to teach others about love. You can do this in many different ways. You can talk, write, or sing about it. You can draw, photograph, or paint a picture that shows love. You can make someone laugh to open their heart, or inspire them with your own example of living a life of love. This card may also mean that another person really loves you, but doesn't know how to show or tell you these feelings. Remember that not everyone is comfortable with strong feelings. Compassion is part of love, which means being open to other people's differences. Okay, let's leave it there, Cancer. Gemini. Do you want to talk about love, Gemini? The sign of the lovers? Oh, it's a sign. I saw the sign. And it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. Life is demanding without understanding. Gemini. I was going to say you're working hard, but someone's working hard for you. They're setting up plans. They're setting up foundations. The scaffolding. They're working hard. So this person's actually becoming a man. They have plans. It's like they set the course. It's like a compass from one point to the other. They know exactly what they're doing. Looks like they're working on Big Ben. And when it's done, they're going to ring the bell. So this masculine here is preparing. It's for your home. Yeah, he's in love, but he wants to come correctly. Gemini, your lover is in love. He's loving what he's doing and he's wanting to take care of you. Okay, so the sharks here, he's definitely got his like shark tales is coming up, but he's got like this vision. He's known what he's doing. It's like he's got seahorses with him. That's just so beautiful. He's prepared to carry a lot of weight for you, the feminine, in this instance. The seahorses, they kind of, the feminine passes over the eggs to the masculine and he carries the babies and gives birth to them. They do this little dance and it's an exchange of energy. So this masculine very much, he wants to protect you. He wants to build strong foundations. He's known exactly what he's doing. He's kind of looking, not just for now, but like long term, to cater for the children. Really beautiful. And it's like he wants to get it kind of right first time. Okay. So he's working diligently. It's nice energy, Gemini. And he's doing it all for love. Well, all for you. His love. Okay. Let's have a look at the enchanted map. That's the story, short and sweet, really. Let's take that one. Dry desert, 31. All for you. Dig deep for inspiration and truth. Now is the time to become resilient and adaptable. Is your life presenting you with opportunities that seem to yield nothing? Have your ideas dried up? Does it feel like you're on an endless journey through a dry, hot, lifeless desert? Well, the feminine here, you don't need to worry about that because your masculine's taking care of everything. That doesn't bother him. That you maybe don't have direction, he does. Okay. You will be impressed at the extent and the extremity this masculine has gone with the finer details. Okay. This card reminds you that there are times when you're meant to become resilient as you journey through harsher conditions. You're being required to conserve your energy until, after consistent effort, you reach the oasis you're searching for. Consider the creatures that live in these conditions. They have adapted to thrive in spite of the outer environment. In a desert, water, essential for life, can be found deep underground. Go deep within yourself now. Find your truth there. Let spirit sustain you while you locate the real source. Okay, so spirit is keeping this feminine sustained for the time being, because this masculine he's preparing, he's going to be taking over that role soon. Let spirit sustain you while you locate the real source. Whatever it is you're asking about will not be found in the conditions you're in until you move past the surface of things and choose to do the real work and discover the answers deep within you. This masculine's doing the real work. Also, he's laying down some really strong foundations. Deep. This may not seem like the most productive time, but looks are deceiving. This is a most important place to find what's truly right for you. It's all going to be perfect. I've got goosebumps, chills. He's grown up. You can see here. He's building these towers here. It's like the Emerald City. He's flying, look here, flying very high. And it's like he's taking all of your ideas and he's creating it just for you. There's no one else that would appreciate his effort, because you'll know that these are things that he's specifically done to make you happy. He's confident as well that you are going to like what he produces. Okay. Let's have a look at the unicorns. One step at a time. Lots of little steps make big dreams come true. Excuse me. Step by step, oh baby. New kids on the block. Pardon me. Pardon me. Pardon me. New kids on the block. There's a new kid in town. So who is this dude? He's working like really hard, brick by brick, step by step. This card says that you have a big dream, but you may not know how to make it happen. I feel they're talking to you. Okay, well, this masculine does. The unicorns want you to know that your dream can come true if you focus on taking one small step at a time. If you would just do 1 or 2 things a day related to your dream, it will come true more quickly than you can imagine. So if this masculine's not relying on his lover, his divine one's imagination or motivation, he's got it. He's got her ideas. He knows what she likes. He knows what's best for her. And he's asserting himself and just going ahead and doing it. Okay. You can take small steps to complete any project. For example, if you need to write a report or clean a room, you can focus on one page or one corner of the job at a time. Don't think about the whole project. Just focus on the little bit that you're doing right now. Then once that page or corner is done, you can think about the next page or corner. You can even plan how many pages or corners you'll complete on a calendar to help you plan ahead. This is very much pinpointed, the planning to this. It's like they're going to know how long it's going to take, and it's like every day they take steps towards this. No matter what's going on in their life, they put focus. Once, a couple of times a day, actually on creating this new life. For you both. Okay. This card, I'm reading the pets card now. Okay, pets. Let's take a moment. Let's take a moment. Taking one step at a time is a secret way to success. You'll be amazed at how much you can do if you'll just make slow and steady progress. So it's a secret. It's going to be a surprise. It's been a secret. Take a moment and think about your project or dream. Imagine that it's already completed and notice how you feel in your body and your heart. Then ask your angels, What steps should I take right now to make this happen? Notice any thoughts, feelings, words or pictures that come to you. If you receive a strong message to take action in a positive way, then do so. Remember that every big job or dream can happen if you'll just break it down into small steps and then take them. It's a really good reading, Gemini. Taurus. You're a bit undecisive about which deck to use first. Okay, just stay with the others. Let's have a look at what energy is coming up for Taurus. The World. Okay, it was kind of like stay with the others. I felt like Taurus, you could be leaps and bounds ahead, light speed. And I kind of said stay with the others because I felt like, well, we want to use this deck first. And it's like, no, you're part of the collective. You have to help to bring all these bright sparks together. Taurus, you're here in the middle of the world. Okay, so you're helping to bring this all together. As you can see, it's actually Taurus looking up here. Well, Leo. What's going on with Scorpio and Aquarius here? Aquarius got their eyes closed. Your reading will be coming up next. Aquarius, you're next. Okay, and what's going on? These are the 4 fixed signs here of the zodiac. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Taurus, you're holding it all together. Feels like are you trying to bring Aquarius and Scorpio together up here? I feel like you're trying to blend some minds. Do you know what the hardest thing to do is to get all these to get on? Because they're stubborn, they're fixed. It's just part of it's part of their makeup. Okay, they're all leaders. They all want to be leaders. They can all be leaders in their own right. I was actually thinking about what they actually bring. Taurus represents the earth, so the nurturer. Although I would say Leo is very much a nurturer, they're balanced. They hold compassion. Taurus is a ball, they get things done. Okay, so they're quite ruthless. Not as ruthless as Scorpio though. Scorpio's shady, mysterious, and is dark, really. They're used to transformation. Quite a solitude character, Scorpios. And Aquarius is just, they're very intelligent. They don't like to stick, but I don't feel that they're of this earth. They're like really highly intelligent, Aquarius are. And it's just actually blending all these and you get world leaders. You get world change when you can get these 4 communicating and working together and bringing their strengths to the table. Okay. So the all-seeing eye, Taurus. Would you like to read it? What we can do? Yes, we can. I'd like to read it. So let's have a look because it's the last card in the tarot. So it's like you're there. Let's have a look. Like waiting for new earth, and you just have to wait, Taurus. You're here to help the others, and you're here to wait for the others to join. Okay. I do feel like Taurus and Leo are kind of there. Just waiting for Scorpio and Aquarius. Okay. The world card signifies the integration of elements, the coming together of parts to form a whole. This card shows a galactic nebula. The stars, don't give me these words. Listen, the stars come together to form traditionally depicted shape of the yoni, which along with a golden earthly sphere serendipitously depicts an eye when the card is viewed on its side. The 4 evangelist figures, lion, bull, cherub and eagle, depicted in each corner correspond to the 4 fixed signs of the zodiac: Leo, Taurus, Aquarius and Scorpio. Just just drop the words today. Yeah, I can't be bothered to exert the effort in trying to work out what words mean. Page of coins. Okay. Taurus, you're hanging. You don't really have a choice. Otherwise, kind of, I feel like you and Leo are there, waiting to kind of get New Earth going. You're just waiting for Aquarius and Scorpio to like join the team. There's an impatience here with the Page of Coins, the Page of Pentacles. It feels like you're ready to test your new fresh legs, but you do just have to kind of wait until you kind of get the message. I felt like they were pointing here. They're kind of pointing to the top of the, well, I imagine that'll be where Scorpio is on there. Pointing to the top of like the star. Well, to the side. Let's have a look. So it needs to be everyone on board to be able to create this new Earth, Taurus. Let's have a look at what the enchanted map wants to say. Birds have got a bit chirpy out there. This is about waiting for people to transform. Okay. I felt like there was an envious energy. You've got sad embrace in reverse. Let's have a look. 45. Are you suffering over your suffering? Do you feel that life is treating you unfairly and that you've been robbed or deprived of what you're entitled to? It's like, let me in now. Let me. It feels like having a taste, actually getting in now. Okay, do you feel like you've been robbed? It's like, I'm good to go. Hold your horses, Taurus. Okay, I feel like it's Leo saying, patience now. It will all come, but it's going to be better when you all come together. Are you suffering over your suffering? Do you feel that life is treating you unfairly and that you've been robbed or deprived of what you're entitled to? Do you long for a love that eludes you, or the success that has been bestowed upon others? That's where I felt the envious energy. Okay. I actually felt like this would get people moving because it's kind of like they're going to miss out. There's only so long that Taurus, that all the fixed signs will be, it's like this portal will be open. You're world leaders, world changers. You're on the world card. I mean, it speaks for itself, doesn't it? But when has our world ever collectively focused on actually bringing together the strongest signs? Okay, and using them for world peace benefit. So righteous anger and a sense of entitlement lead to a trap of ego. Your suffering and loss will pass if you let them. If you hold on to your perception of unfairness, then you'll find yourself in its tight grip, unable to breathe freely. The only solution is to drop your victim stance and embrace the sadness so that it may dissipate naturally in time. Trials and tribulations build character, which is its own gift. Find something to be grateful for and take responsibility for your part in all matters. However painful it may be to sit with your sadness, remember that you are loved and will not be left adrift forever. Have faith, for this too shall pass. You are not a victim, only a traveller on a hero's journey. It's okay to be disappointed for now, but know that someday you'll look back and see great value in this experience. Okay, interesting. Should we see what the unicorns want to say? And then we should move on to Aquarius. I feel like Aquarius has they've got their eyes closed. They have something to share. Okay. Change. That's for Taurus anyway, change. The changes you're going through are positive. So it's kind of like hold your horses. You're just kind of here at the moment, just helping to bring it all together. It needs all of you on board for this to be a success. Okay, so let's look at change. I'm actually feeling that anyone who's lapsing behind is getting like a shock, a sharp shock. It's time for them to hurry up. Change, hurry up. At times, we're afraid of making changes because we don't know what will happen in the future. This card wants you to know that the changes you're going through are for the best. You're walking through a gate into a new life. We know this. Why has my screen gone dark? It's because I've been on for an hour and a half. Okay. This card wants you to know that the changes you're going through are for the best. You're walking through a gate into a new life. Don't worry about your future because it's all going to work out just fine. These changes come in part because you're growing older. You like different things now compared to when you were younger. It's okay for you to change because change is a part of life. In the same way, your friends and family members will change as they grow older. You're all letting go of things that no longer work well for you, and you're bringing in the new. Even though these changes may seem to make your family and friends act differently, in the end, everyone will be closer. You'll make new friends through these changes too. Page number 15 is that devil energy as well. It's time when you're going to know who's coming through and who's not. Okay. But it's all for the best. Yes, even happy life change can create stress that affects your body, energy and moods. So it's more important than ever to take good care of yourself by getting enough sleep, exercise and time for play. Also, talking about your feelings with friends and family members can help. So Taurus, there's this energy of you wanting to move things on quicker. And it feels like for now you need to entertain and amuse yourself. Because these happy changes, yet even happy life changes can create stress that affects your body, energy and moods. So it's more important than ever to take good care of yourself by getting enough sleep, exercise and time for play. Also, talking about your feelings with friends and family members can help. This card may also be asking you to change something in your life that's making you unhappy or unhealthy. For example, changing a habit or a relationship. The first thing that you think about is correct. Ask your angel. I actually feeling about Taurus's counterparts changing a lot to actually be there, to be showing up. The first thing that you think about is correct. Ask your angels, the unicorns, and your friends and family members to help you with this change if it feels difficult or frightening. Support is very important during times of change. If you can learn to enjoy life's changes, you'll enjoy life itself much more. Okay. So Taurus, hang on in there. Hang on in there, baby. Hang on in there, darling. I'm gonna give you more than you ever think possible. Don't be afraid, baby. Did I say sweet virgin of the world? Sweet virgin of the world. Well, I've heard it all now. Taurus, virgin. And like a virgin. Let's carry on with Aquarius, I think. Aquarius, you've been gagging to speak. You've been gagging to speak. What's on your mind? Queen of Pentacles is on your mind. The Queen, it's Earth. Earth is on Aquarius's mind. So all focus on planet Earth. Very nice. All focus on planet Earth and on the divine masculine. This is so nice because it's actually divine feminine, divine masculine energy. So Aquarius energy, you're actually focusing on this connection for our world. The nurturing, loving, compassion for our animals, our Earth. And this masculine's really happy. He's following suit. Okay, this is all that he could ever dream of. It's a nice connection, isn't it? You've got a Queen of Earth and then you've got a happy divine masculine. So this Aquarius is making her masculine very satisfied. She's keeping him very satisfied. He's very proud of you. He's raising a glass here. Okay. That was what was on your mind? That everything's happy. It's like you can get there. You will get there. Your will get you there. Okay. So Aquarius is letting us know that it feels like all the animals, everyone's coming out of the woodwork. It's all to do with wood. The woodwork. You're going to be able to tell the liars because their noses are going to grow, like Pinocchio. Says, oh, this was coming through. I don't know if it's anything to do with Aquarius, unless they've got a really nice, pure, innocent mindset. But what was coming up was actually we can hear, not read people's minds, yeah, we can hear their thoughts. So you can kind of hear if someone's disgusted in you, or they're putting on a front, or if they're just like basically mocking you and taking the piss. The masculines should be able to hear this now. If they're around negativity, they should be able to hear like the comments that are going on in people's minds regarding you. And actually, not really true friends. And been feeling the energy of the masculine kind of going, I can hear you, you know, what you're thinking, what your words are, what your thoughts are towards me. So this masculine's really happy with his feminine's thoughts, ideas, suggestions. Because he's got a glove on here, I'm feeling as if he's opening up to trusting the divine feminine. So I felt like it was maybe a protection, like glove that you would have for a savage dog, okay? So wondering whether or not you're going to have your arm bit off or bite your head off. But he's very happy with this, he's found it now. He's very happy with this feminine's approach. Let's have a look at what this enchanted map is. Education in reverse. Let's have a look. 35. So I'm feeling this as if, I'm not sure what the message is in reverse with the education card, but this masculine's learning a lot from this feminine. He's learned a lot about life and himself via this feminine, and learns a lot about the earth. So, and still is willing to learn. It's a continuous learning curve. Okay, but this says stubbornness and the desire to know it all and be right no matter what will not get you what you want. So again, this is letting you know that there can be compromise. I felt like there was a great big light just open. It felt like the trees are kind of parted and I just saw this sky where normally there's trees. Sounds like a helicopter up there. Sounds like a helicopter up there. Stubbornness and the desire to know it all and be right no matter what will not get you what you want. Or could it be that you're afraid to be seen as someone who knows less than you're supposed to? So this masculine here, he swallowed his pride. His pride. Okay, he's put in his thumb and pulled out a plum and said, what a good boy am I. So he's being praised for his growth. He's surrendered to listening to the divine feminine's wisdom here. Could you be flying through life by the seat of your pants, hoping no one will notice you're skimming the surface of things? Life is filled with lessons, some bitter, some sweet. A strident lust for certainty will never bring you the wisdom you seek. Pretending to know more than you do won't make you wise. Be assured that not knowing is a magical place to be. And then it says, all manner of mysteries are revealed. Be open. It's okay not to know. I just want to show you the man part there. All man. Listen, knowing everything and thinking that you're right does not make you a man. It makes you an egotistical jerk, to be honest. Okay, the divine feminine's here to teach. It's not going to work if you're not teachable. The unicorns would like to say, listen to your true feelings. Don't let others talk you into doing something that you know is wrong. Now, a lot of the masculines like to try and actually guide the feminines with inaccurate guidance. Now, the divine feminine, she's like, no, I'm not going to do that way. Even if you say, I heard Megan say this with Jamie, was doing something the other day and she went to me, he's crazy. I'm not getting involved. I said, don't, babe. It all backfired. It didn't work out anyway. And she was like, I'm not getting involved. I'm just not getting involved. And you have to swallow your pride, don't you, when your feminine was right. So that's kind of, don't allow others to talk you into doing something that you know is wrong. And the divine feminine knows when something's wrong. And if she has to say, I'm not getting involved, even when it comes with like matters of the divine masculines, it's like, I don't think you should do that, but you go ahead and do whatever you're wanting to do. I'm just not going to be a part of it. Okay. And in situations like that, every time it backfires and you kind of go, you just have to swallow your pride, and then you'll learn to take on actually the guidance of the Divine Feminine. You'll be able to take that on board and listen to what she's saying. So listen to your true feelings. Long book. This card means that someone might ask you to do something against your better judgment. You may be tempted to give in to please the other person. You might worry that if you say no, the other person won't like you anymore. But this card reminds you that it's very important for you to listen to your true feelings before taking any action. You must choose for yourself what's right and wrong. If you feel confused, then talk with someone you trust, such as your mother, father, teacher, or best friend. You can also speak to your angels. In the end, though, you must decide what's right for you. This choice must come from your inner voice, not from outside pressure. Choose the path that will make you happiest in the long run. Some choices only feel good temporarily, and then afterwards you feel let down. The best choices make you feel happy for a long, long time. To hear your true feelings, you'll need to make some quiet time. Close the door of your room and turn off all noises. Shut your eyes and breathe deeply. Then ask a question in your mind and listen. Listen to your body, your heart, and your mind. Write down everything that you think, see, hear, and feel from within. Take the action that you know in your heart is the right thing to do, and that's to listen to Aquarius. I told you they're highly intelligent. Not of this earth, really. Connected to the stars and the planets, and they bring down spiritual truths that way. You'll be a fool to ignore their sayings. Let's go to Pisces. Okay, Pisces, you're quick mode. Whoop. Okay, you're quick mode, you're down, but you're just about to get up. 9 of Wands, carrying that heavy weight. No, it isn't. That's the 10. 9 of Wands is carrying a heavy weight. Okay, well, you're about to get up, and you have divine support. You've got the Ace of Wands here. You're being given a gift. You've received your gift of passion and pentacle. You've got the pentacle and the passion, and they've been flying around. The Ace of Pentacles last week, week before. Ace of Wands this week. Okay, so you're about to rise, Pisces. You're just coming out of the ashes. Okay, feels like rising of the phoenix. Put it over there. I don't know why we put it. You're like doing this yourself. You look like you've been held in chains. Maybe it looks a bit bondagey. You're a bit embarrassed as well. What you've been put through. Okay. But you know you're going to rise. That's the kind of spiritual strength. So you're being given the strength to rise from the ashes, Pisces, and where are you going to? The Lovers. Look at this. You're doing it. Okay. What is that behind it? It's a planet. It's like raging. It's not raging. No, it's not. There's passion. There's a lot of passion burning. So you're doing this for love. Passion. You've got the wand of passion. Look at this. So you're rising to the occasion. Should we have a look at what your occasion is? What's your occasion? The enchanted map. Where are you off to? Heaven. Okay. You're coming out of a deep freeze, I believe. Are you? It's in reverse. I'd like to say that you're really thawing out here. 26. That's interesting. It says nothing you can do right now will amount to anything substantial, no matter how much you try, push, manipulate, or cajole. Life wants you to take a break. You need to do this, lest you become exhausted and be forced to rest. What you need will be there for you when you emerge in the springtime. Oh, okay, you've been waiting to do this. This is why. For now, winter has its own ideas. Wait for signs of spring. Yeah, it's time for you to spring up. Like a jack in a box. Okay. Winter's been. You're looking for the signs right now. It's time. Right, let's have a look at what the unicorns want to say. Very soon, what you're asking for will happen soon in a happy way. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. A room without a roof, you're soaring now, look. Very soon, look at all these colours. All the oranges, all the passion, all the oranges. Oranges and lemons, said the bells of St. Clements. When will you pay me? When will you pay me? Very soon. This card wants you to know that your prayers are coming true very soon. There's no need to hurry or rush, and there's definitely no need to worry. After all, worry can slow down your wishes. Your desires are coming true in what's known as divine timing. This means that they're happening at exactly the perfect time for everyone involved. All the pieces of the puzzle are falling into place in just the right way. You'll be very pleased with the results. This card asks you to keep believing and not to give up hope. As you're waiting, put your energy into taking positive action to help your prayers along. For instance, if you get a strong feeling to do something like reading a book, taking a class or writing something, it's important that you do so. That's a really good reading, isn't it? Pisces. Okay, Aries. You're finishing off the reading rather than starting it. I will timestamp for you guys in the description box. It's a long reading. Aries. Okay, I feel like you've taken a good look in the mirror. Everything's good. It's A-OK. So you've got an A+ here coming up. It's A-OK. There's a ladder for you, a ladder for your counterpart. You've still got your mask on. You're quite happy with how you're looking. Okay. You look like a clown, but you don't care. You're taking that leap. You've got your wand. You've got all the red ribbon from the connection around your wand. You're just checking yourself out in the mirror, and you're going to take that leap of faith, Aries. You're off. Pure divine masculine energy here. Okay, jingling, jangling along the way. You're feeling like a happy chappy. You're lucky. You're lucky. Why are you lucky? Because you're happy. You've got all charms hanging from you. You have all the charm of the world. You can't quite believe it. And it's like you're giving yourself one more look before you kind of... We've got the Two of Pentacles here. I feel like before you take this to infinity, because you're going to climb up them ladders. Here. You're going to ascend. Okay. Walking the tightrope. The tightrope. Tightrope? Tightrope. You're doing the time warp? Let's do the time warp again. It's just a jump to the left and then a step to the right. Okay. That card? We're jumping slow and steady. Absolutely. We've already read this message, but let's read it again. Slow and steady. Card 12, which is the Hangman. Slow and steady wins the race. Remember the old cliche? Slow and steady wins the race. This is a time for easy movements, unhurried steps, and a steady heart. Trust that taking life at a more leisurely pace will give you greater access to your dreams. Slowing down allows more contact with the juicier elements of your life. Savour them. Slow and steady. I feel like this is a feminine here. Hand on her heart, so like she can see that he's coming. Okay, she's receiving like orbs. Okay, let's get the unicorns. We're nearly done, aren't we? We are. I think we should get us a collective message. Who from? The Mother Mary. Happy surprise! Surprise! Something very good is about to happen. Okay. Happy, happy, happy. I was going to say, I was thinking about what am I going to call this reading. I was going to say you're in for a happy surprise, but it says you're in for a treat. As you'll soon have a very happy surprise. Don't try to guess what will happen, or it won't be a surprise. Instead, just feel excited and joyous. Happy surprises come in many forms, and you just need to notice them. The surprise may be a gift that you receive or a favour someone does for you. It might come as an unexpected kindness, a fresh opportunity, something valuable that you find, or some good news. This card also means that your dreams are coming true. Although they may happen in different ways than you expect, still you'll be pleased. All of these surprises are gifts of love. The more you notice them and say thank you, the more gifts you'll continue to receive. Have faith, because the world really does love to give to you. The world loves it when you're happy. Okay, beautiful reading today for all of you. Mother Mary, please. Hi Jasper, how you doing? I said I'm hungry. It's 1111. As my eyes takes me to the clock. Okay, it's 1112 up now. I don't know what, it's just like slightly a minute out. That one says 1114. So stop looking, I will. Okay, let's finish with a final message from the Mother Mary. Our Lady of New Vision. Okay. I don't know if I've ever had this card. We haven't had it for a long time. So let's read the message. Get excited when we have new messages come through. It comes in perfectly with all of the messages today, guys. I place my sacred eye opened in your heart so that you may see. Let go of small dreams and become receptive to fresh vision. My eye in your heart sees great beauty. Can you see the new vision emerging? Now is the time to dare to dream and to pray boldly and with conviction that the most beautiful vision you can receive will come to life in service to all. There comes a time in our life when new vision is required. Perhaps what we have once imagined would fulfill us has been experienced, and we are ready for something new. Or perhaps old dreams have not manifested as we thought that they would, and there is a reason for that. The vision was incomplete or in need of adjustment. There are plenty of times in life when we have to grow to meet the vision. Sometimes, however, the vision has to grow in order to be worthy of us. Our Lady of New Vision tells us that the vision we once were holding for ourselves is not all that it could be. She tells us we can benefit ourselves and others by opening up and preparing to receive a greater vision, believing absolutely that it can and will manifest through her holy grace in service to all. If you are confronted with issues of self-worth, then you may believe that this guidance means your vision should become smaller. But in all likelihood, it is actually the opposite that is required of you. Build a vision that is more open, more generous, more supported, and more involving of those around you. Whether you know your soul tribe now or are waiting to attract and be attracted to those souls who will assist you on your life path, holding the vision is like flicking the light switch on. It makes you energetically more visible and magnetic to those who are going to assist you, calling them into your life path. Then you can assist them too, helping them fulfill their spiritual destiny. Holding a vision of lightness and happiness can benefit all. If you are aware of a budding vision and have been holding back, perhaps thinking it is too much, then shed your doubts and open your heart to it. Do not concern yourself with how it can happen. When a vision comes from the heart as inspiration, it is the Holy Mother whispering to you in imagery, speaking of what will be if only you allow her to flow through you so that you may become all that you are destined to be, which is a manifestation of her miraculous grace. There is nothing that is too simple or too grand. What matters is not the scope of the vision, but that it has enough of your heart in it to move you, to prompt you to pray with all your being for her help to manifest it. Let the vision shimmer into light and life through your prayer and her assistance. If you are not aware of the vision as yet, then be open to receive the sacred knowing of where to focus your intention, your desire and your energy. No matter whether you are waiting for your true vision or your heart has already shown you what it wishes to manifest, this oracle comes with a message for you. This is your time to pray, to receive, and to act on your intuitions and instincts, no matter how small they may seem to be. The Divine Mother is a genius of manifestation, and she will have her creations come to life through the simplest and most ordinary of steps and somehow combine to manifest extraordinary beauty. Let's just reread that. The Divine Mother is a genius of manifestation, and she will have her creation come to life through the simplest and most ordinary of steps that somehow combine to manifest extraordinary beauty. If you cannot see yet, trust that she sees and is guiding you towards receiving and realising the new vision. It is time for inspiration and hope. It is time to dream and receive. Scared the shit out of me. I don't get scared that often. He sneaked up. Do you see me jump? Don't often get to see me jump. Okay. If you cannot see yet, trust that she sees and is guiding you towards receiving and realising the new vision. It is time for inspiration and hope. It is time to dream and receive, knowing that what is dreamed now is under the blessing of the Holy Mother. What is dreamed now is under the blessing of the Holy Mother. Perfect. Comes in so perfectly. Guys, I'm leaving it there for this 12 signs of the square table reading. Okay, I love you all dearly. I will catch up with you soon. Long reading, 2 hours. It's cool. It's cool. It's not bad. 12 star signs and then a collective message. Okay. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.